Skif. What's going on? Where are we?
You're dead, Strider.
Then, I'm no more. But the experiment. Tell me we made it in time.
Yes, we did.
Really? Good. Were any of my men hurt?
No, just you.
Well, we protected our new life. That's all that matters. You asked me about my good luck charm, remember? It's an empty cartridge casing. Nothing special. A reminder from the day the psi fields were turned off.
May 2012. The military is storming the CNPP. Balloon and SOVA teams are in my sector. The primary objective is Quartet.
Southeast 180. Landmark. Inspection tower.
Target, SOVA 345. Low lateral.
Target. Quartet 400. Moderate lateral.
Windage. Breathing. 3, 2, 1.
Suddenly, the voice of the monolith was gone. I opened my eyes, as if after years of coma. And through the scope, I saw the body of an unknown soldier fall. It's the empty casing from that cartridge. It reminded me of what it meant to not be in charge of your own life. But now, we are free, masters of our own destiny. Thank you, Skif. Noontide will remember what you've done.
This rocket ain't gonna take you into the Noosphere. Open up.
Well, well. What a meeting. A good man in a tight spot. You don't give up easy, huh? Well, keep sniffing around. Hey, is it just me, or were you talking to somebody?
Yeah, Strider.
Strider, how'd you get here? Strider! Strider! Have you boys seen Strider around here? Strider! Strider! Turns out there is life in the Noosphere. Can you believe it?
I guess so. It's hard to digest at first.
But this time it's all different, right? Let me guess. It wasn't the most pleasant conversation in your life?
Strider deserved a better fate.
We all deserve better, Skif. The Shining. We will get rid of the darkness that imprisons us, preventing us from hearing each other. Imagine an eternal spring, Skif. No pain, no regret, no suffering.
I know, Scar. I just wanted to make sure.
Wonderful. I hope you didn't waste your time and that you figured out something interesting. So now it's time to share. Can't you see I'm busy? Care to tell me how you ended up on Orbita?
I found the doctor. He said I might find some answers here.
Faith requires no answers, Skif. Especially not from these gizmos. But I'm glad you stayed on the right path. The Shining. That's the only answer we need. Now we can go back to our search for a visiograph. There's bound to be another one out there in the zone. Which means we still need S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
I found S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He thinks that all Psi devices are controlled by the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program. If that's true, there could be another visiograph at the program control center.
Get him to spill everything he knows. He'll help us re-establish contact with the representative. S.T.A.L.K.E.R himself doesn't need to know that, of course.
To find the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program control center. They are connected to the same device at the tropospheric communications point. If you get there and activate it, I'll get the data I need. Get going. I'll contact you later.
Skif, this is
Sherpa. You got me those collars and took care of the jammer, remember? I've made remarkable progress since then, and I'd like to show you the results. I've even prepared a little bonus for your contribution. Drop by my lab when you've got a moment. You'll see. Are you at the TCP yet? Nice and easy. As soon as they see a gun, they'll surround you. You just need to get inside and launch the neuroprogrammers.
Got any ideas?
You can pass through an abandoned loading terminal. There's a large anomalous area. Patrols stay out of it. You could use Dog's decoder to open the back door to the terminal.
Got it. Beats going in guns blazing.
When you get to the facility, try to get to the Project Fiber files. Good luck, Skif.
Everyone, stay put.
Judging by the atmospherics, you made it to the TCP. Listen up. You need to find and activate the neuroprogrammer control panel. Look for a panel with lots of switches. As soon as you launch them, I'll be able to calculate the approximate location of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program control center, the heart of X Network. So, what do you see?
Screens. A whole wall of them. All static. And a creepy chair.
Right? Have a seat.
I think I'd rather stand.
Don't worry, it won't bite.
I hate dentists.
Are you set?
Yep.
Push the button. Can you see me?
Yeah. Looking good.
Apparently Dark One's got 20/20 vision.
What?
That's his eyes you're looking through. Wave to the man, Dark One.
Hello, Skif. It's Dark One. Remember how I tried to kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R? I changed my mind.
Holy shit. How is this possible?
Well, sea consciousness used to have very advanced technology. Now we need to figure out what the war wants to do with it. Anyway, it's time to wrap this up. Won't be long before the snakes you out. I've got an idea. Talk to you later. I've managed to track down the signal down to the Pripyat catacombs. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R program center must be somewhere there. We need to find and destroy it. It's Cutcenes territory. I guess it's time for you to meet him. But we need to act fast. You've made so much noise that all the war dogs will run to the TCP now.
What's wrong with you, soldier? You're a constant thorn in my side. You helped Strider got mixed up with Spark.
I eliminated Faust.
And for that, I'm grateful. Sit down.
What is this installation, Colonel?
Look, I'd love to gather all you stalkers around the campfire and explain exactly what we're guarding and why. But I have no desire whatsoever to trip over your soiled mattresses while on patrol. I've been ordered to keep the aftermath of Project X a secret from the likes of you. It's too bad you trusted those dreamers. You've got a knack for it, you know? Taking people at their word. Who was it?
The Dark One and S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
You trusted S.T.A.L.K.E.R. An agent of sea consciousness?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R is an agent?
The Dark One, S.K.A.R, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Sea consciousness bred them like cockroaches. This installation will help us find every last agent, but only within the perimeter. Unfortunately, many of them have already left the zone, and if we do nothing, houses on the mainland will continue to burn and collapse. This is reality! Miracles and fantasies are for those who can't face up to the real world.
I'm on your side, Colonel.
Bold move.
Skif, you're awake. Finally. We need to talk. We don't have much time. Skif, I know we've had different agendas so far, and it might be hard for you to trust me, but I genuinely want to help.
Are you trying to recruit me again? Don't bother. I can see right through your ward bullshit.
I'm here because we have a mutual acquaintance, Richter. He was once a field consultant for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. We parted ways because his priority was the zone, while mine was science.
And now?
And now, I'm beginning to think there are more important things than science. Richter told me Ozersky and S.T.A.L.K.E.R have managed to build a visiograph in Lab X-17 at Malachite. He said you had a personal conversation with the representative. Is that true? Did you speak with him?
It all adds up now. The head of Sea Consciousness was Valentin Dahlen. Are you his son?
How did you know that?
I was looking for the doctor in the Red Forest. Turns out, the man posing as the savior is Dr. Kaimanov, the same guy who refused to go into the 8th pod in 2006. He told me about your father and his subtle matter theory.
Have you learned anything new about subtle matter?
Yes. Everything the representative said is true. Subtle matter, the shining zone, immortality within the Noosphere. It's all real.
How can I be sure of what you're saying? Do you have any proof?
I've been to Orbita. Using the prototype pod, I was able to make contact with the Noosphere. While I was there, I talked to Strider. He's alive, Dahlen, alive, with no physical body.
Which means the representative.
He's alive too.
You know, when I was a kid, my father once told me, for a true scientist, impossible simply means unexplored. Whenever I faced a problem I couldn't solve, he'd say, dig deeper, Dallin. I've tried to live by that rule my whole life. And that's why I want to thank you. You didn't settle for superficial answers. You dug deeper. Thank you for that, Skif. I'll give you the key to the cell. You need to get out of here. The sooner, the better.
You're taking a great risk. Do you realize that?
On a scale from day-to-day work at Circa to the Alpha artifact experiment, I've been through worse. Just be careful. There are patrols everywhere. Wait until I'm at a safe distance. Then, get out of here. Skif, if our paths ever cross again, remember, I'm on your side.
Hey, Skif, come on over. I promise I won't bite. They knocked all my teeth out anyway. I don't want to know whatever's going on between you and that brainiac. Turning against his own. Fuck! I'm done with all that mysteries of the zone crap. Here's the deal. Give me the key, and I'll tell you where they stash your stuff.
Here you go. How do you know where my stuff is?
The guards mentioned it. You can overhear a lot if you play dead. Including a little chat between the Skif and the Dallin.
Let's cut to the chase.
They didn't take your PDA? Then again, who'd you even call? S.T.A.L.K.E.R? Here, this is where they stash their stuff. Don't get caught out there. I'll give you a head start. You'll probably go quietly. But I want the war to know I was here. Thanks for not leaving me in the lurch. Going willing, we'll meet again. Get moving while the hallway is clear.
Everyone stay put.
I wonder what Dallin saw at Malachite. He's like a different person now.
He saved my life in the second assault. go. Security protocols breached. Red alert.
Friends that you found yourself in the ward's clutches. That's good. Means you've made the right choice. I hope you don't overstay your welcome, and you're going to catch up soon. We're in Pripyat, camped out of the hospital, northern part of the 1st District. Head to Yarmouth. Techie'll let you through. We're waiting for you, and the intel you got from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Oh, and if Chernobyl refuses to cooperate, find Spirit. He's an old mate of mine. He'll help in any way he can. I'm sure of it.
What's up? At ease.
I can finally take a break. No one's bringing in any dead, and the living tend to stay away. The Monolithians shoot to kill. Those who cross paths with them don't make it back to me. If you're here, and in one piece, consider yourself lucky. Need me to run a checkup? I don't have much for sale, but take a look. Stay healthy.
Who would have thought the Monolithians would ever come back? We helped the Noontiders get set up on Wild Island. It didn't seem like they were gonna cause any trouble out there. Now some stalkers are trying to run from the Monolithians while others have this stupid urge to come here and look at them. Meanwhile, Pripyat is off limits to everyone. So what route do you plan to take? Be safe.
It's too bad those monolithans didn't show up when I was on active duty. That would have been a hell of a hunt. But regular stalkers, they don't belong in Pripyat. Those fanatics will put them down in a heartbeat. They don't even spare the wounded. Get ready, just to be safe. If you got anything that needs fixing, hand it over now.
Well, I know you're a part of... Can't you see I'm busy?
I need to get to Pripyat.
Sure, no problem. Come on in. Make yourself at home.
So the entrance is closed?
Sealed tight. We have never allowed anyone in before, and since the signal, it's out of the question.
I'm working with S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Sorry, can't help you there. And I don't want to. If Spark wants to get to Pripyat, I wish you best of luck, but I'm not defying Dekhtirov's orders. Not even if S.T.A.L.K.E.R himself comes begging.
I've heard that a guy called Spirit might be able to lend me a hand.
Oh, fuck. Holy fucking shit, well, would you look at that? Care to offer our guest a discount, Rek? Or should we ask Telegraph to give him a proper tour?
I haven't seen Spirit since the signal. Yeah, we did business together. But you didn't make a fuss about my connections when I brought you 2 boxes of ammo, did ya?
Tell me about Spirit.
He knows his way around. Hooked me up with folks at Garbage and with the IPSF. But I haven't seen him since the monolith returned.
Probably because he figured his business guiding stalkers across the boundary went kaput.
His business, not mine. I didn't know what he was up to.
You have no idea how little I care about this at the moment.
If you want to get to Pripyat, find me that Spirit guy. As you can see, my crow's a little thin, so if you're set on crossing the boundary, you'll need to do a bit of legwork.
You can find a guy who worked with Spirit at the water tower. He might be able to tell you something, if he's not too drunk to talk.
See? It's not that hard to cut to the fucking chase. You've got your lead, Stalker. Dismissed.
The zone rewards. There was so if I...
Transmission from Richter Press. Monolith on the horizon. All hands on deck. Or not. You might draw a bad card.
Me, Skif.
Your ugly mug ain't any better. Alright. Come up here.
I figured your ugly mug would make an appearance here sooner or later. Another one of S.T.A.L.K.E.R's miracles, I suppose.
You know what it means to make a choice.
Ugh, holy shit. You even sound like him now.
It's not about picking between right and wrong or yourself and other people. It's about choosing whether to believe or not.
Believe in what?
The zone. Something greater than yourself. That's why the Ward and S.T.A.L.K.E.R are both going to lose. They don't have faith in themselves, let alone the zone. And you're the same way.
Why are you here?
I'm looking for Spirit. I need to get to Pripyat.
What does S.T.A.L.K.E.R want in Pripyat? It's sunny there, sure, but I doubt it's shiny enough for him.
Pripyat holds the key to the Shining Zone. See? I'm not holding anything back.
Just because you believe in it doesn't make it real. You know how many years I trusted S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R wasn't lying. See, consciousness is just a step toward the Shining Zone. I saw them. The representative, Strider, They're alive in the Shining Zone. Scar's methods may be misguided, but his goal is noble. Help me track down Spirit. I promise you, it's all true. It's all worth it.
I'm not even sure who you sound like. Scar or Faust? Who am I hearing?
You're hearing a man who believes in what he's doing. Just like you once did.
Maybe it really was a miracle that I stumbled across you in Zalicia back then. I used to regret saving you, but maybe the zone really does work in mysterious ways. When Spirit and I went our separate ways, he was heading down the tunnel to Limansk. He's probably still out there, looking for a way into the town. You two share something. Both searching for a home, both refusing to give up no matter what. What's ever waiting for you in Pripyat? Thank you for not giving up on your faith.